Good morning, party people.
Welcome to the Breakdown with Nath and Johnny. Hope you've been well. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us again. We're going to check out the brand new one from... That was weird how I said that. We're going to check out the brand new one.
There was no accent. It was just it was really...
Yeah, like, brain is working, brain stopped, brain is working. Like, there was like a clear like... Ding, ding, we're going to check out the new one from Orbit Culture, While We Swerve.
I was just about to say, we've got way more energy than the last time we filmed, and then you came out with that, so...
Maybe a lack of energy is probably better.
That might be it. Yeah, we're checking out the brand track from Orbit Culture. We've seen you guys asking for this one, and it's been a very busy week for us. We've had all the good things and all the side shows, so we haven't had a chance to record. We're here now. We're going to do it. I'm excited. We like Orbit Culture.
Apologies.
You still feeling a bit under the weather?
Oh, I'm still sick.
Well, that's what you get for being old and trying to be young.
Like, what was it like? Was it 5 flights in 5 days?
4 flights.
4 flights in 5 days in the aircon, and then you mix that with the super hot weather and all the walking around.
And it had nothing to do with him partying really hard in the final night and getting no sleep. That can't have anything to do with it.
That is a lie. I would never do that, and I definitely don't blame the lovely lads from Slowly.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like the top of a mine, like, you know, the ocean, that's what it is, right?
Mine looks nothing like that.
Nice.
He dug that joke.
Trying to think of one for Crater. We're going straight to Riff City, baby. I can feel it in my bones.
What was that?
We're going straight to Riff City, baby.
I thought you were just trying to make puns there, and I was like, he's muttering into the music loud.
No. Like, I don't have the brain capacity to talk, let alone think of puns.
You couldn't create another pun?
No.
Create another pun?
Yeah. Fuck. I'm so disappointed in myself.
We're always disappointing.
But also, fine. Yeah. Ooh. That's some serious chugging. That is sick. So driving and relentless and just riff-tastic. I love it.
The cadence of his vocals too works really, really well to almost act as another instrument to add on top of that layer.
Yeah, for sure.
Vocally, I actually quite like having the lyrics on here because his vocals are so gravelly and heavy that sometimes they're a little unintelligible. Like, I miss some words. Like, even reading that, I was like, I wouldn't have picked up on that.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's cool to have that option.
But it's not like overbearing as well, like a full lyric video,
no,
which I kind of like. That's sick.
Was that live?
Oh, that was cool. All the little production notes in that section were so sick. Just really cool, like, little guitar nuances and production elements going on that just really made that bit stand out. But it's done it in a way that's managed to keep the driving intensity.
The momentum
of the song.
still going.
Yeah, it's great. changing up the pattern of the kick. That's cool. Hell to the yes.
Oh, we're halfway through.
We're halfway through.
Probably should have looked at that.
Yeah. I love that. The guitar just moves through.
Yeah.
His drummer is off his head. Oh,
The production of the drums is also so good. Like, to have it sort of be able to step up and not just get lost in that.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, you know who his vocals remind me of with that, like that cadence and that enunciation.
Joe?
Kind of reminds me of in here from
Fit
Fit
for
for
an
an
Autopsy?
Autopsy. Yeah, a little bit, but also like Phil from Whitechapel.
Oh, yeah.
The same
Yeah, I
style
can
of-
hear that, yeah.
Like it's very pronounced and clear.
Yes.
Which helps with the.
Those are
gravel and
my
stuff.
two favourite death metal
Deathcore
vocalists, so deathcore. So that makes sense. This is fantastic.
That riff is so good. Fucking hell. Jesus. That is an
that was a good time.
absolute barn burner, that one. So good. The one word I want to talk about, firstly, that you
Soliloquy.
mentioned- No.
It's a fun word, though.
It's a pretty good word. Is momentum.
Sure.
Having a song that has that sort of driving momentum throughout and making a 6-minute song that doesn't really alter that much, like the pacing changes a little bit and there's
Yeah.
nuances, but it doesn't, it's not crazy in its changes between verse, chorus, pre-chorus, post-chorus, all that sort of stuff. And that's not said in a bad way at all, because being able to do 6 minutes of that really driving dun, 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 with very little, diversion from that, and have you not feel like it's dragging on is an absolute skill. Because that was super enjoyable the whole way through.
I feel like they also, what you touched on with the production elements in there, adding stuff with that, taking away from the momentum, I think that's a huge part of that. Is
For
that
sure.
there was so much little intricacies throughout the whole thing,
Yeah.
while still keeping that consistent rhythm going. Like, the guitar work in that was sick.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Crazy.
It wasn't crazy. It wasn't overly flashy.
There were just little bits in there to keep it go, oh.
But also, man, like, to sit there and play like those triplets and that strumming pattern and that, picking pattern for 6 minutes relentlessly is no easy task.
They had a break at the 3 minutes. We checked that out.
That is right, yeah.
They're just like...
We were helping them out. Yeah, they're like, Nath and Johnny, play stop it.
No, they had the bit where it slowed down at the kind of interlude.
I thought you meant when we paused it.
No, that doesn't... So when that happens, they don't actually stop playing. That's just...
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I was 2 years old.
Every time you pause the TV, you're like, those guys are staying so still.
How do they sit in that TV for so long? And also, now TVs are so thin.
Back in his day.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You know what? Do you remember how heavy TVs were?
I do.
They were so... Even when I first moved out of home, and I am much younger than Johnny. Much younger than Johnny. But they were
20,
so
give or take 20 years. Like, it's not much.
They were so heavy.
The big box ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had like kind of the domey sort of glass.
Yeah, I don't think mine had a domey glass. I think that's probably like... I didn't...
Just before?
Yeah, I think my family one would have had that. The first TV I probably bought myself would have been a boxy one.
Yeah, I still remember, like, my parents having, like... This is when I was super young. And maybe I can only remember it through photos and things, but the old wooden
TV
ones...
was invented when you were super young?
Believe it or not. The click, click, click channel changer ones? Dude, I remember the ring phone.
I remember the ring phone.
Yeah.
By the way, that's not us being dum-dums. Ring, you had a ring around the outside, and you, for those of you that are young and don't know this, you used to put your finger into the number, and you'd move it around, and then it would stop at a certain spot, and that's how you get the number. You'd have to actually dial the phone around. You wouldn't just press a button.
I think we're done with this. Great song, great band.
We talked about it for 6 minutes.
I think that every kid should go and check out, because obviously history is really fun, right? We like looking at old, like wartime stuff and archaeological stuff and all that sort of shit. But I think that every kid should go to a modern museum that has things from just sort of 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
See what it's like.
To see, because you can see that change, like that progression in technology so much easier.
Yeah.
It's so weird to think that, like, back when I was finishing high school, our way of listening to music was in Discmans. Like, you had to carry a CD wallet, or actually by that stage you could create MP3, so you could have a whole lot of songs on a disc.
I had a Discman until I was I was like 15.
Yeah, okay.
So
and then MP3 players would
MP3 come around. I didn't get an iPod until I was like 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
I think I had like an MP3 player before that held 300 songs.
And you thought that was so many?
Because it wasn't a single CD. I wasn't carrying... My school backpack was this much of CDs.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when I could, like...
He had to carry a gramophone with him.
Wind it up.
Just imagine you just walk around being a cool dude. There's this giant horn thing coming in your backpack.
Like Engelbert Humperdinck playing in the back.
You remember walking around?
Huh?
I interrupted you by telling a funny joke. You were saying you remember walking around.
Yeah, and having like a disc that when you could finally put more than an album's worth of songs on there was like a godsend. That was a game changer.
Do you remember, and also like walking with it in your pocket and it would bump and skip because it was actually
and then they always now with anti-shock. No.
Nothing works.
Not anti-shock.
Sony, we're looking at
Full
you.
of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're old. That's what you should take away from this. What did you guys think of the brand new track from Orbit Culture, While We Serve? It's off the upcoming EP, The Forgotten, which will be out everywhere now.
Yeah, don't be forgetting that one because it's going to be a banger.
He finally got a joke in.
Whew.
Just took him 6 minutes to wake up.
I'm still not awake. I'm running on fumes, bro. Anyway, thanks for hanging out.
Oh, yeah, he is.